Hey everybody, it's me, Jeff Acosta. Hey, how you guys all doing? Well, the month of February has come to an end. I hope you all have had a great month. It was a little emotional for me in the beginning, but everything is turning out well, and I'll explain at the beginning of this video. In fact, that's something I wish to ask for those of you watching this video. Please stay to the very end of the video for a special tribute I'm going to be presenting. But hey, before I go on, speaking of presenting, don't forget to subscribe. And if you know anybody who has Asperger syndrome, autism, or any kind of special condition, and they need some type of inspiration, even if someone's not always 100% perfect, please tell them about my professional Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Instagram of the same name, Meat Rider Jeff Acosta. In fact, speaking of Asperger syndrome, sometime during the summer, I'm going to do 2 separate videos involving Asperger syndrome. One involving something really special that has been helping me ever since the start of this new year, and the second video will be about a special journey I've been on for quite a few years now. But it won't take place till the summer. So definitely, if you do know anybody who has Asperger's, autism, or even if they don't have any kind of condition, or just any condition, and you need some type of inspiration, or someone who needs inspiration, please tell them about my YouTube videos, especially when the time comes and I make a couple of special Asperger syndrome videos this summer. Anyways, as this video says, thank you, Castro Valley. I wanted to make this special vlog because pretty soon the East Bay is going to become just a part of my memories. For my father and several family members are going to be leaving the Bay Area soon. It is kind of a little hard that pretty soon the Bay Area will be pretty much just like all memories. But I'm really happy though that this weekend, when I got to go out to celebrate his birthday, that we had a chance to just walk around Castro Valley and also get an opportunity to see a few more things. I even went on a walk myself to just revisit some of the places I hadn't been to in quite a while, and you'll see what I mean in this video. But hey, before I go on, I do want to quickly show you that that I did go to a couple singles events, which were a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the next one. Check this out. Those events were a lot of fun. I really just loved the fact that I was mingling with other people, men and women, and even though I didn't meet the right woman yet at those 2 events, it was just so much fun that I actually felt confident about talking to people as compared to like years ago, like when I really struggled, like when I went to my very first singles event through a Match.com event, I had really trouble talking, but this time I didn't really. So it was a lot of fun. I feel really great about myself, and before I know it, the right woman will be in my life. So that was really great. Anyways, let us get on about Castro Valley. So it was just wonderful just to go down for the weekend and see some more things. And also because I treated Dad one more time at Harry's Hofbräu in San Leandro. Wonderful memories of that place. I hope it won't be the last time we see that. But check this out. And also when we met up with some of his friends and we were taking a walk to the farmer's market. Check this out. that was a great time with some of my dad's friends, and also getting some tacos, and also getting coffee at the farmer's market, and having a chance to go into the Castro Valley marketplace at least one more time. The incredible thing about that place is I remember years ago it used to be a Spirit Halloween and some other type of seasonal store, but I can't remember what. So it's just amazing, like what Castro Valley took that old building into and made it into this great, like, bazaar. It was wonderful, and wonderful staff too. Hopefully, like, since there is going to be one more time to go back out there, even though not really to visit Castro Valley, we'll have a chance to, like, at least get something from one of those vendors, or at least some other place at one of the other great restaurants in Castro Valley. So, after we departed from being with my dad and his family, we both went back to his home, and then I decided to go for a walk because I really wanted to just get a good look at some of the area one last time. And the first stop was a little mini golf course that he actually lived close by. So I just went in, I just walked there. I was originally going to play a little round of mini golf, but I just, like, you know what, it's so busy, and I'm sure, like, when you look at some of these video clips, you're going to be like, it's busy? But trust me, it really was busy, including in parts of the arcade itself. You won't see it in the video clips, but it's okay. At least I had an opportunity to walk around, and also I got to see their iconic sea dragons again, which in my opinion are like the icon of that place. So check this out. Oh, the memories of this golf place. Over here in Castro Valley. The little haunted house right there and many more. But this was always my favorite part of this little goofy golf complex, was just these dragons. It's kind of little. I hope this isn't the last time to see them, but you never know. There's a purple one there. What memories. Wonderful memories of going to that mini golf course with my dad and my brother. I can't remember if Mom ever took us there when we still lived in the Bay Area, but I think we did. And also I do remember we had some birthday parties there with some old friends of ours. So that mini golf course has memories, and that was wonderful. So then after that, I walked around a little bit more of the Castro Valley Boulevard. I did take a picture and video clip of a special sign that you'll see at the very end of this video, and it's actually the thumbnail. Because I want to give a good thank you to Castro Valley. But my next stop was Eden Medical Hospital, and the reason I wanted to go there one last time, even though I could only just briefly see the lobby and I didn't take any pictures or video clips because I wanted to respect everybody in the lobby. That was the hospital I was born in, and then right behind it, although I couldn't get to it, that was actually where my old doctor's office used to be. So it was just great just to see that facility one more time. And the amazing thing is, it is now run by Sutter Health, not my employer. Although it's not the same hospital I work for, it's just incredible that the hospital I was born in now is run by Sutter. How often does that happen? So check out these brief clips of Sutter Health Eden Medical Center, and also walking down a little bit more of Castro Valley Boulevard. That ice cream soda was really great, but boy, I totally forgot. Soda water and ice cream, when they mix together, they foam up. I sure wish I had caught that on clip, but it's okay. It was really delicious, and I'm glad at least I got a chance to get at least one more bit of an ice cream treat from that ice creamery, because who knows, the next time I'll be back. It is hard to say the next time I'll really get to see all that, but I'm just really glad I got to see it all at least one last time, one good chance to see it all again, and just reminisce about the great times I had in Castro Valley. In fact, speaking of great times, so this is the part of the video I really wanted to be serious about, and also pay a special tribute. So when I mentioned earlier this month, it was a bit emotional for me, and even though everything's getting better, I went through one of the hardest losses in my family. My grandma Acosta had passed away. It really was the most difficult loss I ever experienced, because she was the very last of my grandparents. In fact, I gotta say, I'm just really grateful to my job, etc., that they knew that why I had to take the rest of the week off with kin care. I'm just glad I knew that I built up my reputation of being a good worker, but it was still very hard because I'm not really one to call in. Even if I need a day off, I'm not really one to call in. So I appreciate that they knew why I had to do it. So thank you to them so much. So I'm just very blessed, and thank you to my uncle and my aunt for planning a trip, so at least we can get out there and see my grandma one more last time. I stayed a couple nights, and I'm just really glad I could be there. I will not show any video clips or anything of grandma because of the state she was in, but you will see video clips of me, a couple of video clips of me holding her hand, and also one still photo that my cousin shared in our cousin chat, and also one of my last few great pictures I got to take with grandma when she was still a lot basically her outgoing basically self. I mean, I wish I could really describe it better. It's just kind of so hard because grandma's now passed on. But it's from 2023 when we had one of our family reunions. But anyways, I know not many people out there, especially anybody who may be watching this video, is very lucky to have wonderful parents and grandparents, or even just a wonderful family like I was. And I know that's kind of an unfortunate thing that's happening these days. And I just really wish everyone would just be blessed and just have the same type of family that I did. But I just wish I knew a better way to make this more understanding. But I just really wish that a lot of people would have the same type of family that I did and still continue to have. I mean, heck, the very first time I experienced death was when my dad's father, passed away in 2000. I was only 13. That was a very hard loss, and I remember I was really in denial, just thinking that he was going to come back. I even remember looking up at the stars one night. I think it was the day that he passed away, and I looked up at the stars, and I could have sworn it just looked like I was seeing. I was imagining it, but I could have sworn I felt like I was seeing stars making up my grandfather's face and saying, "Grandpa, please come back, please come back," even though I knew he wasn't going to come back. And it was hard, when my mom's parents passed away in 2016 and 2017. And I think I said this in one of my videos recently, but it was hard that my grandma passed away in the hospital. But when my grandfather was in critical condition, while I was so scared, I just thanked the Lord. I made that decision when my family asked me if I would be his caregiver. I was scared because I've never done it, but because of all that he did for me and my family, especially my mom and her brother and sister, I couldn't say no to it. And you know what? Those couple weeks I was there, the day he passed away, I just thank God I made that decision to be there with him. That way at least he can be in his house. And I really do think my grandma helped me get through those couple weeks. With my dad's mother, we were very blessed to have grandma at least for 25 more years. I really do wish I could have at least had a chance to see grandma at least once more, in her great state, where she was able to just talk and everything. But when we went up there, she couldn't really talk. I mean, because she was pretty much sleeping the whole time. It was difficult, but I know that when I was bringing up some wonderful memories, that she heard me, because she was making faces kind of like this. Her eyes did open briefly when we arrived, but unfortunately I was on the other side of her bed, so she didn't see me. But I know she heard me, especially when I brought up wonderful memories, when she used to work for the Oakland A's, and kind of like what I said in one of my past videos. My family has roots in the Oakland A's. My grandma used to work for the Oakland A's. A great aunt of mine who was my grandfather's sister, she did a lot of volunteering. One of my brothers was the bullpen coach a couple years ago. It's just the Oakland A's was in our family. So I remember when I brought up a couple of those memories to grandma and I saw her twitching, I knew she heard me and remember those wonderful times. And it wasn't just the baseball games, but it was just many other great things. Just growing up, going over to her and grandpa's house when he was alive. Just a lot of wonderful memories. So, grandma, thank you so much for the many years and how much longer we had you in our life. And I'm really glad that now that grandpa is reunited with you. We'll miss you so much. But thank you for the wonderful memories of being a wonderful grandmother. And grandpa, thank you too. And to my other grandparents, grandma and grandpa, thank you both so much as well. It is kind of hard right now that, I don't have any of my grandparents anymore, but I'm very lucky. I had a wonderful life with my grandparents. So, as you could kind of hear, me making this video, I'm kind of getting a little emotional. But anyways, so The only thing I will say is, while it is still a little bit hard, and I'll be all right, I kind of did feel like, like that I was in denial a couple weekends ago, like at the time of making these video clips for my blog. I actually felt like I was like thinking, Grandma's not really gone. She's still here. So I was in denial, and I was obviously because she was my last grandparent, and I was going to miss her. But I did realize, she is gone, but it doesn't mean it's the end, because she's now with my grandfather and she's in heaven with Jesus. So, thank you, Grandma. And then I guess one last thing I wanted to say is before I mention that part is, the only thing I really did was to cope with this was talk with my other family members, especially my dad and my brother. I even talked to my mom, even though she and my dad haven't been together for years, but she still had wonderful things to say about my grandmother. And then also a lot of my coworkers and a couple of my friends, like my neighbors. Like when I went with them to the Super Bowl party, like even though I didn't show any pictures from the party itself, I went with them, and I'm glad I went, because being with them really helped me through this difficult time. And also, like I said in one of those clips, it was so funny that their little girl just wanted to draw on my arms. I don't remember why she wanted to, but oh well, she was just a little kid. I'm just really grateful that I have a great circle of family and friends I can turn to, and even my coworkers. And while we're more just like coworker friends, just people we'll just see at work and I have a good connection with, I just appreciate all that they've done as well to help me get through this as well. So, thank you all so much, and thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Lord, for the wonderful life. I really wish other people could have a great life like I did. But I do pray for a lot of people who might be struggling out there, especially if they come from a life where they don't have any family. But then also, last thing, because I know I'm kind of going a little bit too much on this tribute right here before I show the clips. But what I also have been doing is I've just still been just living my life like I have been. I've been exercising a lot more. I've actually been pushing almost an hour now, or even to an hour now. But you'll see I have a video clip of when I went for a full 70 minutes, or sorry, 51 minutes of 703 calories, and I wish I caught this on my recent day off before, since I know I was going to go out of town, but I pushed an hour and 4 minutes. I got 903 calories. Right as I was about to take a picture, I accidentally pressed the power button because I noticed my exercise bike was sweaty. So hopefully I can do that again someday and catch that. But anyways, that's all I've been doing, is just continue working out, trying, just living life like I always have, and just, thinking about the wonderful memories Grandma and I made, or my brother and my cousins, what we all made with her, and what my dad and his brothers and sisters did with her. It's just, life can be unpredictable, but that's why you got to live it to the fullest. And that's why I'm still living my life and just trying to be positive, just the way it is. All right. Well, like I said, here are the couple of clips of Grandma, and just one of my last favorite video clips of her from our family reunion of ours a couple of years ago. Check this out. Thank you all so much for watching this blog. while it was a tribute to saying thank you to Castro Valley for the many great years, especially while Dad was living out there, I also do appreciate all you watching this, especially for the tribute I made for Grandma. So thank you so much. Thank you all so much. God bless every one of you. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I'll look forward to like making another one after this. But and until then, don't forget to subscribe. And if you know anybody who has Asperger syndrome, autism, or any kind of special condition, please just let them know about my professional Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Instagram of the same name, me, writer Jeff Acosta. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much, and thank you, Grandma. Thank you for the wonderful memories. Thank you, Grandpa. And thank you too, Grandma and Grandpa. Thank you all so much for a wonderful childhood. Thank you all once again for watching. See you. And one more time, God bless.